training instructor, hometown, San Diego, California. Flight 507, led by Technical Sergeant Luke Lushak, military training instructor, hometown, Erie, Pennsylvania. Academic flights. Flight 508, led by Master Sergeant Damaris Strong, military training instructor, hometown, McKeesport, Pennsylvania. Provided by the graduates from Flight 509, led by Technical Sergeant Andrew Heimhoff, performing under the direction of Master Sergeant Nathan Hill, military training instructor, hometown, Raleigh, North Carolina. These individuals were hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all graduation requirements, they have dedicated countless hours to prepare for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, rendering a flying salute to our graduated airmen is an HH-60 Gulf Paypal, call sign Skull 96. Skull 96 is flown by Major Howard Atari Palmer, Captain Brandon Smith, Senior Master Sergeant Michael Brooks, and Staff Sergeant McKinley Paget. This aircraft is from the 512th Rescue Squadron, 58th Special Operations Wing, Kirtland Air Force Base, New Mexico. Please stand for the playing of the Air Force song. Congratulates all of our honored graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduates in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence they displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the flights march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank all of the families and friends who are here in support of those graduating today.
And without a hat on. Second row, no hat. Behind an American flag right now. It's Colt carrying the yellowish gold flag in the front.
words of encouragement help motivate these graduates through 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States military and basic military training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America for your support of our mission and the world's greatest air and space power the world has ever known. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Corshane will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning and welcome! What an honor to look out in the stands and see the audience that has joined us today. Thank you for being here. 7.5 weeks ago, you entrusted us with our nation's greatest treasure, your sons and daughters. Your support over those 7.5 weeks has pushed them to graduate Air Force basic training and join the world's greatest Air Force. I want to take just a moment to thank you for your support and encouragement, but more importantly, for your trust in my team to take care of your sons and daughters. Thank you. And today it is my distinct honor to introduce the 569 airmen from the 323rd Training Squadron as our newest airmen. I'd like to talk again to the families that are in the crowd. Thank you again for your support. And thank you to those of you that are on FaceTime or Zoomed in and weren't able to be here. And to those who are going to watch this on video, thank you for your love and support. It is greatly appreciated. I never want you to feel like at any point you have lost a son or daughter. Quite frankly, it's quite the opposite. Today, your family has grown exponentially. And I challenge you to wear those proud Air Force t-shirts when you leave here, to wear that Air Force hat, put the decal on your car, despite what your airmen might tell you. And I guarantee you'll meet that family. You might meet some of the extended family too, the soldiers, the sailors, and the Marines, and the Coast Guardsmen. For those of you that have worn this uniform before, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hope when you meet those people in our family, I hope that it reminds you of today and the feelings of pride and excitement and enjoyment, and I hope it brings you back to this point. You remember how proud you are of your airmen and the job that they're doing for our United States of America, because it is absolutely amazing. I'd also like to take a moment and thank our basic military training team, specifically our military training instructors, because without them, these sharp, motivated, determined, and ready airmen would not be standing in front of you today. They have poured their hearts and souls into your sons and daughters to turn them from amazing civilians who chose to serve into outstanding airmen who are going to defend our nation with all that they know and all that they have learned from the amazing cadre of airmen that you see in front of you today. So I'd like to give them a round of robust clapping and applause to say thank you. And now the main event, what you're all here for today. what you have all been waiting for. The 569 airmen that are in front of us, and don't they look awesome? Airmen, I am so proud of each and every one of you. Today is a milestone that I hope you remember for the rest of your career and the rest of your lives. However, today is just one milestone of many. Today is an accomplishment that you should be proud of, but today I ask you to look forward to the future and the things that you will do and the paths that you will take in this United States Air Force. Because tomorrow you will set foot on a new path with new tasks, with new intents. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter if you were at the bottom of the flight, at the top of the flight, or somewhere in the middle. Tomorrow, you get to start fresh, focused on new tasks and training that will ensure that our United States Air Force will never lose. There are a couple of things that I ask you to never forget. One, our team exists for a reason, to ensure that our country remains free and that our democracy remains intact. And two, that our greatest strength is our people. Because without you, the mission doesn't get done. So I ask you to watch out for each other and never stop doing that. And I charge you to be the experts in all that you do, to strive for excellence at every opportunity, and to take risks. And there will be times when you fail. I know that, and I'm okay with that. I just ask that when you fail, if you fail, to learn fast, share widely, and re-engage quickly. Your nation and your wingmen deserve it. And care for each other like family. I want you to remember the camaraderie that you felt for the last 7.5 weeks. Hold on to that, cherish that, value it, never let it go. And if you see a need, step up. If you need help, never ever be afraid to ask. And always, always dream big, work hard, and never ever stop believing in yourself, your fellow airmen, and this United States Air Force. I am so proud. Let's go ahead. I am so proud of you. I am proud to have you on my team, and I am excited for the chapters of our Air Force history that you are going to write. But I have one question before I close. Are you ready to join the ranks of the greatest Air Force?
Place for flights and attention. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Colonel Corset will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. In the orders of the officers appointed over me. and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
According to regulations in the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Airmen. I'm proud of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while our graduates recite the Airman's Creed and remain standing for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call.